Memphis Wrestling is brought to you by Career Path Training, Dunn's Transmissions, and by Hayes Body Shop.
Live from Memphis, Tennessee, the home of Rhythm and Brews and the home of exciting wrestling action, Memphis Wrestling Prime Time. Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's program. Corey Macklin, and tonight, Moondog Cujo is going to be here, and a special guest with the Moondog. Too Cool 2 is here. Superstar Bill Dundee. Jerry the King Lawler is going to be here. We'll talk to the King, Kevin White, and Mr. Hughes are going to be here tonight. Dollar Protection and Big Humongous is here tonight as well. A big lineup and a special interview from WWE superstar Jazz. Coming up all tonight, right here on Memphis Wrestling Prime Time. Big crowd, and you can see the sign over the crowd that says, I can't wait until Nightmare in Tunica Friday the 13th. It's going to be big. Corey Macklin here tonight. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Memphis Wrestling Prime Time tonight. Got a big night of action. Got some big tag team action that's going to take place. And listen to this, fans. Coming up, the opening bout tonight is going to be a battle royal to determine the contender to take on Johnny Dotson, the Samstown champion, coming up Friday the 13th at Samstown. The opening bout, hang loose, a battle royal right here in the middle of the ring. So we got a lot of action coming up. And not only that, I got a special guest that's going to be joining me here in just a couple of minutes. Stay tuned. We'll introduce you to him. Also, this past week, Memphis Wrestling remembers a good friend of mine, and I want to take a look at it. We've got a clip. A good friend and one of my former pastors is Bishop G.E. Patterson. Bishop Patterson, so many people know Bishop Patterson and love him all over the world. Known as the father of the television ministry for gospel. I tell you, he started, and so many others have followed, like Joe Osteen and Adrian Rogers, and Memphis loses another major name here in the gospel community, Bishop G.E. Patterson. We remember him, and we send our heartfelt, warmest prayers and thoughts with the family and Sister Louise Patterson, and in remembrance of Bishop G.E. Patterson here tonight on Memphis Wrestling.
This is a special announcement. The public is entitled to
Memphis Wrestling Prime Time. Oh, yeah, here we are back tonight, getting ready for some major action coming up tonight. Tell you what I want to do as we get started back here. Thank you at home for joining us here tonight. A jam-packed program. Stay tuned. What an exciting hour it's going to be tonight, and I got to kick it off with one of my favorite people, someone that we think the world of, and we're happy to have here tonight. Help me welcome Lance Russell. Let's get him on in. The
I know you were speaking to me. What do you mean? You got the biggest announcement in the entire history of Memphis Wrestling. And when I tell you that, you know I've seen a bunch of them.
Hey, doesn't he look great? Lance looks great. And you just had another birthday. Happy belated birthday to you too, buddy.
I appreciate it.
But you're right.
We won't talk numbers right now.
We got the biggest announcement ever in the history of Memphis.
I can't believe it. Hulk Hogan and Jerry the King Lawler. I've been hearing all this conversation going down, and it's going to happen, and you hadn't even told me about the thing.
You know why I didn't tell you? Is because we didn't know the exact, and we still don't know the exact date. I will tell you this. It's going to be very, very soon. As soon as, I think, next week, right here in Memphis Wrestling, we're going to tell you fans when it's going to take place. I will tell you this. It's going to happen, Lance, in Memphis, Tennessee, right here, with the greatest fans in the wrestling world.
Absolutely. Now, there's no question about that, and we verified that from one end of this country to the other, and I can't believe it is going to happen here. There's a lot more. I guess I'm not supposed to say anything about any of it. You son of a gun, I can't believe. Pulling off the biggest coup that's ever been pulled off in wrestling, to have the Hulk going against the King right here in Memphis town, and we can't tell them today. Huh?
It should be big. We'll tell more about that coming up next week.
Listen, I do want to remind you. Yeah,
come on around.
see.
Yeah. Big announcement with Jerry Lawler and Hulk Hogan, and we'll be telling you more about that. I think next week will be the major night, and we'll be able to give you the specific date and time and exactly where this thing's going to take place.
I got so many things. I wasn't ready for a match yet here because I wanted to talk about the King being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame here at the end of this month.
Isn't that huge? That's coming up next weekend in Detroit, Michigan. A sold-out arena there in Detroit. Jerry the King Lawler, one of the inductees in the class of 2007. Lance.
Well, Lance Russell is not going to be there, unfortunately.
Well, you know what?
Jerry the King is, and we say it couldn't happen to a guy who deserves it anymore. And you son of a gun, you're making big time again, jumping on the show coming up after the show airs. We're going to be seeing you
shop at home.
Yeah, you're going to be talking at the Home Shopping Network, and that'll be right after the show tonight.
That's right
11 o'clock.
Tonight, 11 o'clock, yes, sir, on the Shop at Home TV. And what a way to kick things off tonight, Lance, with this big battle royal to determine the contender that's going to take on Johnny Dotson in one of the 8-bout sign for Sam's Town, Friday the 13th. What a way to start it off.
Look at these clowns. One of them just got knocked on the keister. I got to tell you that. He got pounded out of it. I got to say hello to all the guys on the government desk at Morgan Keegan, our friends. Not my friends. They are my friends, but they're friends of Memphis Wrestling, and we're saying hi to all you guys. It was great to see you, and we hope we'll see you again soon.
Yes, sir. Corey Macklin at ringside with the one and only Lance Russell joining me right here tonight. It is a plum pleasing pleasure to have you here, Lancer. Look at Tattoo saves himself right there. That's him getting back in there, and one of the blackout squad grabs him, Lance. Boy, you seen this little Tattoo? He gives up a lot of weight, but boy, can he go with the best stuff.
He go, yeah. Woo! I've seen him, and I'm just amazed that guy has the energy, the stamina, and the ability to keep on going and keep on going.
Meanwhile, it's down to the clowns in here.
Whoa!
Pete, if I can get a little help from you, a little booster up there, I'd appreciate it. Meanwhile, it's the clowns, and that's Kay Heel in, and that's, Kay Heel's been eliminated.
Over the top,
and there goes.
Out of here, and there goes another one.
Well, that's both on the blackout squad. It's down to the posse of the clowns. There goes Alex Crisis,
and from behind.
They're dumping them out two at a time like dominoes. Man, look at this. There's the other clown. He hangs on. So it's both clowns and Tattoo. It's down to 3, Lance. We'll see who will be the winner of this battle royal. Stay tuned tonight. Jerry, the King Lawler, is here tonight. The King. We'll be talking to the King, that Hall of Famer himself. Also, Hollywood Blaylock's going to be here a little later on with a special announcement about Friday the 13th at Sam's Town. I think we got a lower third there too, George. We'll show the people the lower third and exactly some of the information at Sam's Town River Palace. Yeah, we'll pop that in from time to time. Thank you.
Yeah, that's not far down the road.
Here's Johnny Dodson out with us.
Yeah, how you doing, Corey? I just had to come out here and see personally who will be my opponent at Sam's Town.
Nightmare and Tunica, Friday the 13th. I'll tell you one thing, the fans are cheering for Tattoo, but right now, he's got his hands full with these clowns, Lance.
Scissored and fired him into the ropes, trying to figure out how he's going to work on this. Look at here!
Good move by Tattoo.
He's got them both.
But you got to watch, these clowns are very sneaky, Corey.
What a move from Tattoo as he goes and swings both legs. And you're right, these clowns are dangerous in the aspect that you don't know. He gets both of them. Tattoo.
I got to tell you, Tattoo hurt his leg, and he still was able to pull both those guys out of there for the victory on it. And Johnny, you got somebody who can really move going against you.
Oh, man, if Sam's Town trophy's at stake, there's the winner of the Battle Royal tonight that's going to be challenging in one of the 8-bout sign Friday the 13th. It'll be Johnny Dotson defending the Sam's Town Championship against Tattoo.
Well, you know what, Corey, to be honest, I really thought I was going to end up facing one of the clowns or probably both of them. But I got to congratulate you, Tattoo. Very good job in there, man. And you know what? I'm looking forward to wrestling you at Sam's Town, brother.
Well, you know, Johnny, we've been friends for a long time. But come Sam's Town Casino, I'm coming for one thing, and it's that trophy.
Congratulations, man. We'll see you at Sam's Town.
What a match that's going to be.
Congratulations on the win of that big battle royal to get a shot at that Sam's Town title.
Boy, that's two buddies, two friends. But I tell you, when you talk about the gold, the prestige, and the money, you know what that means.
Well, I know what it means. It means it all disappears except, brother, that gold, money, and stuff. That's what they're talking about.
Speaking of the money, I want to show you how you can spend some of your money later tonight at 11 o'clock. Take a look at this.
Where else can you see 100 wrestling legends and superstars?
I'll tell you where you can see it. Shop at Home TV in just a few minutes. Hey, I got my money together. Can you believe I'm going to buy me one of these sets? And not only that, for the price, I'm going to get some change back. A 10 DVD set. What a deal it's going to be. Tonight at 11 o'clock, tune in, join me and Jimmy Hart. This is going to be big.
The Road Warriors, Hulk Hogan, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Jimmy Hart, Roddy Piper, just to mention a few.
See you tonight. Shop at Home TV, 11 o'clock.
I can't wait.
The case. Show you this one.
Whoa! Whoa! I think I broke my transmission.
Is your transmission broken?
Oh!
Dunn's Transmissions will give you the proper diagnosis of your transmission before making a recommendation. Then, Dunn's trained professionals make sure the job is done right.
Boy, is my transmission feeling better. If you need your transmission fixed, go to Dunn's for a done deal.
Transform your body.
What a group. I'm telling you what a group.
Started off with a great battle royal.
Great battle royal. In case you're just joining us, it was the map out to determine the contender Friday the 13th at Sam's Town. Johnny Dotson taking on Tattoo.
Tattoo is the man that came out surviving. The littlest guy in the whole thing and comes out
winning. I tell you what
he's done.
Well, somebody else is not too little, but he's here tonight. Pretty big guy, as a matter of fact. Big Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock. Where is he at? Let's get him out here and talk about that Hollywood clique. He says he's got a big announcement with his clique here tonight. And you see the appreciation from the fans.
Yeah, I can see that the fans really have been waiting for a long time. Come on over here. Corey won't hurt you too bad, Jimmy.
Well, first of all, you know, that's all I hear on the internet. I've been reading it on the internet. It's a newspaper. Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus Jerry Lawler. That's all I've been hearing about. I read it everywhere, all over the internet, all over the newspapers. But you know what? I got even bigger news. You understand? You know what? Come here, Fire and Flame, come here for just a minute. You know, we've been discussing, we've been making a lot of phone calls this week. And you know what? I've been talking about we need somebody in the Hollywood clique who's known nationwide. I mean, you know what? We need somebody in the Hollywood clique that's known all over the world. So you know what? I knew it was going to cost a lot of money to do this. So I got over there and I called the bank. I live in Tupelo. I called the bank at Tupelo, and I got over here and I called them up. I told them I needed some money, so I mortgaged the trailer I'm living in. I mean the big fine house that I live in. And you know what? I got the money. And you are not going to believe who I got.
Ooh, wait a minute. So you're telling me Friday the 13th at Sam's Town,
right.
You put up the money, you've mortgaged everything, and you're bringing in to Sam's Town who?
I got somebody who's known from continent to continent, nationwide. Go ahead and hit the clip. Watch this. Watch this. You understand? It cost a lot of money. It cost a lot of money to get here, but now I got the exclusive contract. He is now a member of the Hollywood Clique.
Wait a minute. Lance, can you believe this? He's got Kamala.
Getting Kamala to come in and get with these two big guys.
Yeah, Kamala, Friday the 13th.
I want to tell you something. I am so proud of this. This is the greatest day. This is the greatest day for the Hollywood Clique.
Oh, you love that.
I love it.
Hey, what?
I love it. I'm so happy.
Well, you know what? If you love that, then you know what? I know you're going to love this, Blaylock. I'm so happy for you because you're bringing in the big Ugandan giant, Kamala, Friday the 13th at Sam's Town. And you're going to need him. You know why? Take a look at who he's going to wrestle at Sam's Town Friday the 13th. Take a look.
I'm the boogeyman.
No!
I'm coming to get
No! No! No, no! Oh, my God, no! 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 What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you just trying to ruin my day? What's up with that? No!
That's right. Coming in Friday the 13th at Sam's Town, one-on-one in a single match. It's your Ugandan giant Kamala against WWE SmackDown superstar boogeyman coming in.
He eats worms. He's crazy insane. He eats worms. He might try to feed me worms.
You know, he said,
it's a conspiracy against the Hollywood clique. That's all it is.
well, I know you want
to get an army if you think you're going to beat that Kamala coming in.
He wanted Kamala, the Ugandan giant, and all we did was even things up a little and bringing in the boogeyman.
His king, man. You got him out of there.
Well, so we're looking forward to that Friday the 13th, one of the 8 big bouts.
You've been a busy son of a gun doing it as to keep in touch with all these guys and getting them all going in there. You were down in New Orleans, Louisiana, and you got down there and jazz. Tell me about that.
You know what? I can show you better than I can tell you.
I like that much better. Let's look.
I'm Corey Macklin here. I'm down outside of New Orleans, Louisiana, and we're here with a special guest here tonight on Memphis Wrestling. It's Jazz, WWE superstar Jazz. Pleasure to meet you, Jazz.
Pleasure to meet you, Corey.
Well, we're glad to know that, Jazz, that you're going to be coming to Memphis Wrestling. Memphis Wrestling, hotbed of talent. Everybody, all of the major stars, there's ever been any stars or any names have came through Memphis Wrestling. And, Jazz, I tell you one thing, it's some tough competition in Memphis Wrestling.
Yeah, tough competition, but do you know who I am? I am Jazz, 2-time WWE Women Champion.
Yeah, I know who you are, but let me tell you this. There's nobody going to be, I know you're a lady wrestler and all that sort of thing. You're the ladies champion, but I'll just tell you, in Memphis Wrestling, there's a lot of great talent that's coming through here now.
Yeah, it's a lot of great talent, but they haven't had the best yet, baby, because I'm the Queen Bee.
All right, so Jazz, you telling me you're going to bring it on in Memphis Wrestling?
I'm bringing it on.
All right, well, you're signing an open contract, and I tell you what I want to do is I want to come back, and maybe next week, fans, we'll tell you who you signed. So you're telling me you signed an open contract. It doesn't matter who you signed again.
It doesn't matter, baby, because I am the female fighting phenom. So all you female wrestlers out here who think they're big and bad, just bring it on, because Jazz is here to stay.
All right, well, there's Jazz, WWE superstar Jazz. Thanks for having us here in this little short time and saying hello to our fans here at home. I don't know how long my visit will be because you don't seem too happy. You okay?
It won't be very long. We're going to feed you and get you up out of here.
We'll talk to you more next week. So that's what kind of...
You're keeping big company, man.
Well, she's going to be big company with all of our fans Friday the 13th at Sam's Town. Jazz is signed for one of the bouts.
All right. Well, that sounds to me like you just keep building one on the other.
Going to be big. Speaking of Sam's Town, take a look at the action. Friday the 13th. Take a look at this.
Superstitious believe Friday the 13th to be unlucky. Well, for some who step into the ring at Sam's Town River Palace Arena on Friday, April 13th, their luck will definitely run out. Memphis Wrestling and WWE Superstars face off Friday the 13th, 8 o'clock bell time at Sam's Town River Palace Arena. Tickets on sale now at the box office and all Ticketmaster outlets. Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Friday the 13th at Sam's Town.
Time to on a morning show.
Oh, here we are. Take a look at those threesome. You know those faces, Lance?
Yeah, I think I know them.
That's Elizabeth, Sarah, and Carly, Lance Russell's granddaughters. Glad to have them here with us tonight.
Thank you.
Here at ringside as we're back. The good-looking girls, too, Lance. I tell you, they're beautiful. Well, I tell you what we want to do.
My wife.
Oh, after art, okay. Tell you what we want to do right now. Let's get a couple other guys out here. We had to go from sugar to whatever you want to call it. It's the new Nature Boy, Kevin White, and he's got total protection. Mr. Hughes with him, Lance.
Yeah, how about that?
Boy, where's Dundee at today? Let me tell you where he's at. Bill Dundee is so afraid of the new Nature Boy. Because I'm telling you something, I'm creating a legacy that will far surpass anything the Superstar ever had. So what he's done is he's went out and he's found the biggest, baddest guy he can to take care of the new Nature Boy, but that's not going to work.
No doubt about it. And let me tell you something, Dundee. Who do you think you are, boy? Don't you know I am total protection? People pay me a lot of money to take out punks like you little stinking piece of trash! Shut up, Corey Macklin, before I slap the black off of you. And let me tell you something. You can get that big old ugly, humongous all you want to. I am the man. I beat the best in professional wrestling. You can bring on Humongous. He will go down with the sidewalk slam. Now get out of my face, Corey Macklin.
And I'm telling you one thing about it. He's bigger than the last time I saw him, but I think his mouth is bigger than anything in the world.
I'm talking about Hughes, man. Yeah. He's got a motor mouth, doesn't he?
Sitting there jumping on you about all that kind of stuff.
He should be from Detroit if it's a big motor mouth he's got. Corey Macklin, Lance Russell, they're joining me at ringside. Thank you at home for tuning in. Memphis Wrestling Primetime. Stay tuned. Still to come tonight. Jerry the King Lawler, the King, inducted into WWE's Hall of Fame. We're going to be talking to him about that a little later.
Yes, sir, and that'll be coming up right at the end of this month. That's a major, major tribute going to the WWE, taking in Jerry the King Lawler. Nobody in the world deserves it anymore.
No doubt about it. Also, stay tuned. Take a look. We'll show you your screen. There it is, Friday the 13th. Nightmare in Tunica, Samstown River Palace Arena. Now, tickets went on sale last week or so, and you know what? I think the whole entire first 2 rows are now gone of the ringside tickets. So you want to get down there, get those advance tickets on sale at Ticketmaster, all outlets. What a big crowd we had last time.
Yeah, and I don't think they even knew about some of these matches you got coming in down there.
That's exactly right. Hopefully next week or so we'll run down the entire card of action coming up Friday the 13th, Samstown. What a good-looking arena that River Palace Arena is.
What are you going to be selling on Shop at Home Network?
Tonight.
Tonight, right after the show at 11 o'clock.
I'll tell you what we're going to be selling. We're going to be selling, you remember that show we did down in Orlando? WWL World Wrestling. Look at Mr. Hughes, boy, pounding that guy. But we got a lot of that stuff, Legends footage. We got some DVDs on Hollywood, Hulk Hogan, and also the Kings involved in the XWF matches. You remember XWF? Jerry the King Lawler actually doing the commentary on those with Tony Schiavone, our good buddy Tony.
Yeah.
So we got some of that footage and some DVDs and a lot of one-of-a-kind items are going to be at stake tonight. Shop at Home TV on national TV, actually all over the country and in Canada. Coming up tonight.
Kevin, you got to watch your back if you don't have somebody looking at you now. Ooh, nailed him in the midsection.
Yeah, these guys are the, Lance, I first look at them, these are the Cutlers. I wonder how much they cuddle in there. If you see the way they dress, I don't guess they cuddle too much, I hope. Well, these are the Cutlers in here, and the Cutlers snapped down by Kevin White. Stay tuned. Also, I think you're going to be talking to Coco Ware, right? How about his action?
Coco, good night. He's always got some kind of action.
And a special night tonight. Moondog Cujo, I understand, has got a special partner with him tonight. Stay tuned. We'll find out who's going to be teaming up with Moondog Cujo a little later on tonight. Oh, in this hour. Choke slam. That's that slam he talks about. 2 count and
up,
turn off
down.
the lights.
I mean, 1, 2, 3, he's down.
Turn off the lights. The party's over. That's going to do it, Lance. Total protection, Mr. Hughes, Kevin White, the new Nature Boy. Get to 1, 2, 3. Well, they are celebrating. Referee Jerry Calhoun was the official referee that about, and there's another W in the column of these two guys. They're talking about to sign Friday the 13th at Samstown. Kevin and Hughes taking on Bill Superstar Dundee and a mystery partner. We'll hope to find out next week or so who's teaming up with Dundee against Kevin White and Mr. Hughes. What is it?
I don't think he cares for you so much either.
No,
Mr.
not
Hughes.
at all. Yeah, since you want to. Now look at him over here bothering security and everybody. That Mr. Hughes, it doesn't take but a little bit of his gravy to go all over my plate. Boy, he'll get you hot quick. Too Cool 2, the Southern Tag Team Champions. Lansing, and they got a big bout coming up too. Champions, Lance.
Yeah. What's up, Mr. Russell?
Hey, glad to have you guys right here.
I'd rather have you up here than Shorty over there.
Oh, get off of it.
Hey, guess what?
Why you always gotta be picking?
Listen up, new Shorty. Listen up here. You know, Too Cool 2's back. We're together.
And guess what? Even the boogeyman couldn't stop us. We're still the Southern Tag Title champions, dog.
That's an illustrious pair of titles, Jig. I wish you guys would look after them real good.
We repping them, man. We repping them.
Who we got?
Yeah, tell them.
Who we got at Sam's Town? Everybody's talking about who they got, who the champs got at Sam's Town.
How about we got it right up here on the screen? Let's take a look now and see who Too Cool to be against.
World's greatest tag team coming in.
You hear it?
That's right. Sheldon Benjamin, Charlie Haas, the world's greatest tag team from WWE, challenging for those belts coming up at Sam's Town.
That got you speechless.
Well, let me tell you something. They call themselves the world's greatest tag team, but they've never represented 731. They ain't rep 662. They ain't rep 901 like we do, and they ain't gonna come down here and take our belts.
Well, that's the idea, and that's what makes a fight.
Hey, have you ever seen Shelton Benjamin jump up on that ladder? Have you ever seen how high he can jump?
Hey, dog, you can jump on that ladder.
Have you ever seen how fast Charlie Haas is? They were trained by Kurt Angle. They were fast.
Hey.
We were trained in the mean streets of Union City, man. Man, you right, dog. Snap out of it. They might be the world's greatest tag team, but we're the world's coolest tag team. That's right, and that's the business, land.
Too Cool. They're getting ready to run in something they don't know about. We'll take time out, be back. We got a bunch more to go. All right, guys. Oh, my goodness.
Memphis Wrestling Prime Time, Corey Macklin at ringside, and my special guest tonight, my buddy, Lance Russell. Good
Yeah,
day.
buddy, I tell you what, you're a fine special guest. Yeah, I hear all about it, not from you. I didn't get any invitation. About Hulk Hogan and Jerry the King Lawler,
Ooh,
and I come up here, I'm going to find out, because I want to be here.
Well, I want you to be here. Not only that, we want all the people to be there. We're going to be telling our fans more about that coming up next week. We should have the exact date, time, location,
That's
and
a
where
promise now.
you
Okay.
can get tickets for Jerry Lawler, Hulk Hogan. They would want to take a look at, Lance. Somebody that's been involved in Memphis Wrestling. Never thought he'd wrestle. I see him around, high flying, doing stuff. Talking about the Memphis Grizzlies mascot, Grizz.
Yeah.
Got some highlights. Take a look at Grizz. Here he is. Hey,
Here she come now, say morning, morning. Shoot 'em down, turn around, come on, morning. Hey, she give me love and I feel alright now. You gotta toss and turn and feel alright, and I feel alright. I say yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause you make me feel so good, so good, so good, so fine, so fine. It's alright when I feel alright. I say yeah, 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 yeah. Well, you get shaking, moaning, moaning. Shotgun dead and I'll come on moaning. Don't stop cooking as I feel alright now. Hey, don't stop now, come on moaning, come on, yeah. I say yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause you make me feel so good, so good. When I feel alright, you're so fine, you're so fine, you're so fine.
All right, the Grizz, and I'll tell you one thing. It may be hidden behind the costume all the antics. That son of a gun's an athlete and a half. Well, I understand one of my old compadres my fishing buddies, gonna be getting in with the Grizz in there, and I don't know whether he is really aware of how tough an opponent he's talking about having. Coming out here, Coco Ware. Yeah, oh, you're not looking happy. You must have seen the stuff that guy can do.
Well, Russell, you know one thing?
At least.
I should never did what I did. I should never got in the ring with that grizzly bear or that grizz.
Now you know.
Because you know what? I've been itching. I've been itching all the week. And you know one thing? I have some fleas on me. I don't have nothing but fleas. I'm talking about fleas. And somebody told me that old bear, he's contagious. You said I should have never wrestled that old bear.
We'll find out whether it's contagious or not.
Well, you see, now I went to the doctor. The doctor said there's no cure for your contagious. He said, you know what you have, Coco? You have a scalp infection. And them braids just come all over your hair, your head and everything. He said, you got an infection. Now, and I know Jerry West is very, very happy. Of all the people in the world, why did he have to pick on little Coco Beware to be his grizz? Not grizz, his black grizz. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Why do he have to pick on Coco Beware? Now I got to live with this. Hey, I'm scratching, oh my God. Hey man,
Coco.
Give me a little, scratch that shoulder a little bit. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. And the Lord is my witness. If that grizz shows up down there in Sam's Town on April the 13th one more time, I'm going to take that head of his and I'm going to stuff it on my wall. And then I'm going to burn the rest of it. I'm going to burn the rest of that bodysuit because that old suit that he's wearing is nasty. It stinks. And I tell you what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for the E.G.
Whoa. You're talking about what you're going to do. Yeah, he's going to have to unmask and everybody will know who in the world
I'm going to expose him.
Yeah, but if you lose, you know, you're going to have to wear that chicken suit around. Now, and I remember Big Ted, that was the San Diego chicken that was right here with us.
Shut up, will you? This is my interview. Now you stand around here. Let me tell you one thing. Hey, you better get your. Let me tell you one thing, Russell. Let me tell you one thing. Get off of me. Let me tell you one thing, Russell. You've been knowing me for a long time. And you, how many times have I been a chicken? You ever known I've been a chicken?
Yeah, well,
do you know I'm the one? I beat you in your fishing. I beat you in everything. That's the reason why you retired from fishing. And I'll slap your face if you say, Negro, you better get back behind the bar.
Come on, Coco.
You better get yourself back.
You hadn't gotten any kinder, I'll tell you.
Russell, don't you ever say I'm a chicken.
Yeah, well, you may be.
I'm going to take the head
and
off
I'll be here to see that suit. I can tell you.
Jerry West, you get ready.
I'm going to tell you, Corey. That Coco, he just gets a meaner temper every year I
you know
see.
what he is? He's a complete blooming idiot is what he is. That's why I don't like to fool with him. He's crazy as a Bessie buck, this guy. We got action coming up. That Coco Ware is just... Sorry about that, Lance. He had no business putting his hands on you. That ain't going to solve nothing.
That's nothing new with that guy.
Right. Referee Bill Rush in there, and here's Fire and Flame coming in tonight. And they got their hands full. They wanted to jump in that action with Derek King last week. Well, take a look. Coming in tonight with Jimmy Blaylock, Hollywood Click, the Moondog Cujo. And take a look tonight at his special partner coming in with Grady Watson, Moondog Fifi. Fifi and Cujo. He's got Moondog Fifi along with him.
Whoa! Hit him with that shovel. I mean, again.
I tell you what I found out, Lance, is, some time ago that the Moondog got married, and he married this girl, Moondog Fifi. It's Fifi and Cujo, the Moondog.
I noticed one thing, Corey, when she went by, she's got a strange look in her eye. That's all I can tell you. Whoa.
Can you imagine this twosome? Cujo and Moondog Fifi. And Fifi's got that crutch, swinging that thing, and there's Cujo. Grady Watson blowing that And you hear the barking, and Fire and Flame, I think, are gone. They took off, Lance. Oh, they're trying to get out the curtain.
Yeah, there they go.
There they go.
And look who's right after them. They got their hands up in the air. They got to be the winners.
Jimmy Blaylock and the Hollywood Clique decided that, hey, we're going to take off and get out of here. Moondog Cujo, and we find out that he's been married and his wife is Moondog Fifi along with him tonight. What about that?
Hey, Phoebe.
Unbelievable. Well, hey, you hear the barking. You know, they say, who let the dogs out, huh?
And that's the truth. And I mean, there's a couple of them. And they're fully equipped with shovels, trash can lids, and everything else.
Boy, the Moondog way. Stay tuned. We're going to talk to Jerry the King Lawler, the King inducted into WWE Hall of Fame. We'll get the King out here in just a little bit to talk to him. I'll tell you something else. Another bout to sign for Friday the 13th at Sam's Town. And Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock's out here. I think he's going to talk more about it. What happened? The Moondogs came out and you took off.
I'm about to have a nervous breakdown. What is... I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm upset. You are just trying to ruin my day. Exactly what you're doing. You're trying to ruin my day. But you know what? I got another surprise. You know, Friday the 13th, I got another surprise. So I want to introduce in the Hollywood Clique, bring him out right now. Here he is. He is the monster midget, Chucky. Come on, Chucky.
Chucky? What in the world? You got Chucky coming Friday the 13th to Sam's Town?
That's right. Chucky's going to be there. And I'm going to tell you right now, he might be small, but let me tell you something. He don't play around. You understand? He's psychotic.
Hey, come out here, Blaylock.
He's psychotic.
Come on, get him out.
Are you scared? Are you scared?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I'm scared too, yeah.
You know what? He might be small, but I promise you he can do a lot of damage if you know what I mean. You understand that?
So we're going to have one of the other matches at Sam's Town, a midget match. Monster Midget Chucky, they're calling it.
That's right, Monster Midget.
What an ugly little thing, boy.
Oh, you said it. I don't want to be talking about. Come on now. Get him Hollywood. Don't let him get over there.
Don't call him ugly. Don't ever call him ugly.
Well, he sure ain't pretty, I'll tell you that.
Tell it like it is, Corey.
I can't wait. I promise you, there's going to be a lot of surprises from the Hollywood Clique. I promise you that. I promise you.
Well, there's one of them. Chucky signed to be at Sam's Town Friday the 13th. Get him out of here if you can. What a crazy little... Come on, Blaylock. What? Hey.
Hey, we're talking. Hey,
come on.
Get him.
Hey, come on.
Get him.
Oh! There you go. There's sawed off after Chucky. He's met his match, I think, Lance.
Yeah, I'm telling you, sawed off. That's the one that's doing the chasing.
Yeah, that's
Chucky. He's the one that's being chased.
That's midget abuse. That's midget abuse. You understand? That's midget abuse.
That's midget abuse. What in the world is Chucky doing out here abusing everybody? That ugly-looking thing.
Get him out of here, Hollywood.
Take a break. We'll be right back with the King, Jerry Lawler, here on Prime Time. Stay there.
To look your
Junior champion, a little junior cruiserweight champion, Derek King. Yeah, here's Derek. Mr. Personality. While Derek King's out with the belt, and you're not dressed to wrestle tonight.
I see you got banana nose back out here. I said, well, how'd you get that done?
Hey, don't start that. That's Lance Russell to you. Mr. Russell to you.
Yeah, I see who Lance Russell is. Listen, anyway, I was driving down and I stopped at a store and I picked up some magazines. I was browsing through, some magazines, not like the porn that you look to at, Corey, but I was looking at some magazine and look at this. This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. Look. The Mad Magazine, and everybody knows what Mad Magazine because most of you idiots out here buy it, but look, Mad Magazine, which an idiot writes, look at this. Jerry the King Lawler, right here, zoom in, look, Jerry Lawler in a Mad Magazine. That shows you how big idiot he is, right? So there,
come on.
Lawler's an idiot. Now look, even more embarrassing, look, I'm not done yet, look, even more embarrassing, look. WWE, right here. You know WWE, the superstar from WWE, look. Right here, I marked the page so I wouldn't forget, but here we go. Look at this. Look right here. Zoom in real close. You see that right there? The most forgotten superstars. Who is that? Does anybody know who that is?
That's Spellbind.
Forgotten superstars. This guy did magic. Who cares about magic? This is wrestling. What guy does magic? I wish he'd make Lance Russell disappear, but listen. Look at this. This guy did magic.
Wait a minute. That's the King. That's the music from Jerry the King Lawler.
My interview time. I got interview time. Wait, why is Lawler out here?
You got a lot to say.
Hey, Jerry. Yeah, hey, Jerry. Hey, how's that going?
You know, Derek, I know you're jealous about the fact that you never get in any kind of magazine, but
right.
I just wanted to come out here before you talk too long and too loud and give you something that somebody gave to me to give to you.
Somebody gave you something to give to me?
Somebody gave me something to give to you. It's just this right here. There you go. Take that.
What does this mean?
What is it?
What is this?
What does it mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's for you to figure out.
I'll find out what this means. I will find out what this means.
There's Derek King headed to the dressing room, and take a look at Derek as we see him following out. He's trying to figure out what is that thing he's got.
I don't know.
Look out, what is that?
Oh, look.
What is
There's
that?
another one. And another one.
Yeah.
That's just something for Derek King's little pea brain to think about, you know. Hey, guys, you know, I know we don't have a whole lot of time left. Lance, it is great to see you
I'm
here.
coming out front.
Come on out here. Come on out here.
Let me get out.
It's great to have Lance Russell back here. You know, we're talking about the fact that on March the 31st, I am going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. And, you know, we talk about being in the Hall of Fame. Sure, it's a great honor, but I can absolutely assure every individual that is watching right now, I would never, ever be in the Hall of Fame. I wouldn't be out here on the show today. I would have never been in my first wrestling match if it wasn't for this man right here. This man right here is absolutely solely responsible for the King. You are the man, Lance. Thank you so much.
Jerry, I appreciate it very much.
I mean, that is the absolute truth.
You started out, said you were going to do it, and you did it.
No, the only reason I had an opportunity to start out was because of you, Lance Russell. This man right here is solely responsible, and I appreciate it.
Thank you, Jerry.
And you know what? It's all culminating into what is probably going to turn out to be one of the biggest matches, not only in the history of Memphis, the biggest matches in the history of wrestling. Jerry the King Lawler and Hulk Hogan doing it one more time in Memphis, Tennessee, and that is going to happen, and it is going to happen right here in my hometown of Memphis, and we're going to be telling you all about that in the weeks to come. But it is going to happen, and it's going to happen before you know it. And I got to get out of here because I think they got one more match before the show's over, but we'll be back to tell you more about that match, Lance.
Good to see you, Jerry, and we're looking forward to it. I can tell you that for a fact. What a great day that's going to be. That's going to be happening. But there's a lot more before that comes up.
Too Cool 2, the Southern Tag Team Champions, step in the ring. And boy, they got a tough road to hoe, not tonight, but coming up, Friday the 13th, World's Greatest Tag Team coming in from the WWE, Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas, coming into Memphis Wrestling to Samstown River Palace Arena. Their opponents tonight, Chris O'Neal, Flash Flanagan. Here we go, Calhoun, the referee, as soon as we get the signal. Well, get it started here, Lance.
Boy, I haven't seen Flash in some time. You're talking about a guy that had 100% storage of talent. This guy had a lot of it.
That Flash Flanagan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're right about that. Flash has been around some time, and I understand Flash is signed for Samstown, and he's going to be challenging for the junior title against Derek King coming up down in this Samstown is fitting up to be a big night, as you see on your screen there. Right on the bottom of your screen, Nightmare in Tunica Land.
Man, that's the 13th.
Friday the 13th. Tickets on sale now at all Ticketmaster outlets, also Samstown River Palace Arena. Pick it up at any Ticketmaster, Ticketmaster.com online. Of course, you can always call Ticketmaster, but I want to tell you, you want to get those tickets. A new sellout crowd last time at Samstown, and we're expecting another big night, Friday the 13th.
I'm sure that will be. Almost got the pin in. Look, stepped aside in time. Too cool, not looking so cool.
No, not looking so cool right now. Flash Flanagan tags Chris O'Neal Also, in a few minutes, invite you to join me. Shop at Home TV, 11 p.m. tonight, immediately following Memphis Wrestling. In just a few minutes, just switch over to Shop at Home TV, and we got some exciting stuff that's going on over there tonight, along with Jimmy Hart and a bunch of others.
Yes, sir. If you're a wrestling fan, you got to be there, because the stuff Corey was telling me on the show and in between on the breaks in there, that it's going to be up with Jimmy Hart and them pushing this stuff and showing all of the great videos and things like that. You will want to see it, and you'll have to have some, I'm sure.
Say that again. Oh, they got Neil in, and they got a pin. That's 2. He gets the shoulder up. 2 count. As the bout continues to the expiration of our time tonight, and not a lot of time left. It's just been such a jam-packed night. What an hour on Memphis Wrestling tonight.
Shucks, we could talk about all the things you got coming up for another hour at least, because I am loving every bit of this.
Well, I tell you, the biggest thing coming up, the King, 2 big things. Jerry Lawler inducted into WWE Hall of Fame, and of course, the King and Hollywood Hulk Hogan signed about. The bout is signed, and coming up next week on Memphis Wrestling Prime Time, we'll be telling you exactly when and where it's going to take place, Lance.
O'Neal! Side saddle takedown, and he slammed him hard on the mat. O'Neal tagged Flash Flanagan. Too cool. Better be better than that. Look at here.
Oh, look at Flanagan. Oh, leg scissors. And down. Good move from Flash Flanagan. He's got both of them, Lance.
Pitched him right into the knees of his partner. Oh, Flash. Looking good.
Drop kick from O'Neal. What a move from him.
Man, I mean, he
Flanagan
did.
whips him in. He's got flex of 2 cool. O'Neal with a big spinning kick. This could do it. Oh, Tim's got that belt. He nails him in the back of the neck with that thing.
O'Neal.
Calhoun didn't see it.
He counts the 1, 2, 3.
Southern Tag Champions still get the 1, 2, 3. We'll take a quick time out, take our time, and be back in just a moment.
Let's do that.
Hey, buddy, can you believe we're out of time, man?
Always great fun.
Hey, come back next week.
Well,
will you be here? Come on. We're going to get you down here. I'll buy you dinner, buy you a big steak or something. We're out of time. We'll see you next week. Hey, 11 o'clock,
The
shop at home in
superstitious
just a moment.
believe Friday the 13th to be unlucky. Well, for some who step into the ring at Sam's Town River Palace Arena on Friday, April 13th, their luck will definitely run out. Memphis Wrestling and WWE Superstars face off Friday the 13th, 8 o'clock bell time at Sam's Town River Palace Arena. Tickets on sale now at the box office and all Ticketmaster outlets. Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Friday the 13th at Sam's Town.